We've talked about Spain in the news recently for mass incursions of young Moroccan men into Spanish territory, and now Spain's neighbor, Portugal, has passed a law banning women from wearing burqas in public. President Antonio José Seguro signed the measure, which critics and local media are calling the Burqa law for its impact on Muslim women who wear face veils. There are exceptions for health work and weather, religious sites, and air travel. But violators could face fines ranging anywhere from $175 to $3,500. Let's talk more about this now with political analyst Mike Salem. Mike, great to see you again.
Good afternoon to you and to your viewers, John. Good to see you.
There is a little bit of a pushback here now when you see so many Muslim migrants coming into these countries. Give us your read on what Portugal is doing. Are they taking the right approach?
Well, it's an interesting approach. I mean, obviously in the UK, you have, in the US, you've got freedom of speech and religion. So would that entail wearing your religious uniform in public or not? I think there's a real concern, though, about Western values being eroded through migration. And that's a very valid concern for many who believe in the Christian faith.
There is a question about the First Amendment in the United States. And to many people feel like Muslims are kind of weaponizing the First Amendment in their own defense. And there is a line at some point when you move away from freedom of religion into a political system. How do you see it?
I agree. I think communities that tend to settle in other countries try and mobilize and assimilate to try and look out for themselves. Fundamentally, I think integration and assimilation is very important. Those who migrate to a country need to accept its values, its laws, its principles, and try and live their lives to the best of their ability legally in that particular country. So it is very important for migrants, legal and illegal as well, when they get their legal status, to abide by the laws that they have chose to live in.
We've seen countries like Italy and France, to a lesser extent Italy, France, and the UK, be very tolerant of new arrivals. There's this issue in France now. It's a new UK-funded border deal that prevented 185 small boat crossing attempts and more than 4,300 migrants from reaching the UK between April and August of this year. France is effectively being asked to act as the UK's first line of defense against these channel crossings. It doesn't mean, though, that more of these migrants will just wind up in France.
Yeah, indeed. And I mean, France should not be the first port of protection against the UK. Asylum seekers should apply for asylum in the safest country that they land in. And the fact that they've made the journey to France and to the UK implies that they have other motives to come to this country. As you know very well, 75% of those migrant crossings are adult men into the UK. So at the end of the day, they are entering this country illegally. And what they should be doing is using the safe and legal routes which the government can provide.
It's a novel idea, it seems like, anyway, at this point, but a lot of incentive for them to do otherwise still this day and age. Mike Salem, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Well, Turning Point USA will honor